Okay, Brendan.
Dude, if it sounds like I'm speechless, it's because this has really been something I am super excited to get in for so many good reasons, not the least of which is manufacturers have finally listened to people like you and me, and they have brought us a two-seat sports car with a manual transmission, rear-wheel drive. It has 400 horsepower, and it's $40,000. Do you remember the Ridley Scott television commercial for the twin turbo Z? For me, what really hooked me into that car was this Ridley Scott television commercial that was like, I had this dream.
So I'm having this dream. I'm in a turbo Z. And these guys are after me. But they can't catch me. So they get a plane. Just as they're about to catch me,
the twin turbos kicked in, and then it was like, and boom, I'm gone. It's such an amazing commercial, and ever since then, I'm like, I love this car, right? And it just looked great. It had so much mystique about it, and I've always kind of wanted one. And now, this thing has that perfect blend of new and retro styling to that car.
It definitely does.
Because it kind of, the last generation Z was a good car, don't get me wrong, but this one kind of skipped over that styling generation and went back to that original 90s Z.
Yes, for sure.
And drew on that styling cue.
Although it is still on the older platform.
Right.
And that was 100% cost savings, because if they came out with a whole new platform, this car would be in the 60s.
Yes. So, which is fine. Look, the fact that they put a manual in, and not only did Nissan put the manual in this car and thereby help save the manuals, what else did they do? What did putting the manual in this car do for the industry?
Oh yeah, now the Supra, to compete, is putting a manual in as well.
Yes. So Nissan, thank you for doing this. You also forced Toyota to do the right thing finally and put a manual in the Supra.
Yes.
That's the kind of competition that
it makes the world go round.
Yeah, and enthusiasts want that. This is awesome. So I am super stoked to drive this thing. We are at Road America. We're going to be taking, it's got auto flip shift. Yeah,
nice.
Very nice. I got to tell you right now, the clutch is beautiful. The take-up is awesome. I'm not flooring it, just in case Nissan's watching. No, I really wasn't flooring it though. Oh, it sounds good too.
Oh, it does sound nice. Some of it's pumped in, but at least it sounds good.
It sounds very good.
It doesn't sound artificial.
Okay. So the gates on the shifter, beautiful, very light action to the whole manual transmission. It's funny, when I had a little bit of trouble getting into reverse. You got to push down. It's in the lower right corner, which normally you wouldn't have to do anything special to do, but you do have to push the shifter down to get it into the lower right corner. But that's kind of the only quirk, not a big deal. It does have auto rev match. I'm sure you can turn that off if you want.
Somehow.
So it's got 350 foot-pounds of torque. What that means is off the line, you've got more horsepower of the torque. It doesn't immediately push you in the back.
It's more that whoosh.
Yes. So you kind of get a little bit of, I wouldn't call it turbo lag, but turbo delay.
Turbo delay, yeah.
It kind of gradually comes in, which will help keep down the wheel spin.
Correct. Otherwise, it just sit and spin. Yeah, exactly.
Right. There's a boost gauge right here, right?
Yeah.
There's also one up there, but I got a digital one too. So I'm almost a little scared to get it into full boost. That's how it really comes on. This thing's really nice to drive. The balance on this thing, it feels so light.
Yeah, it does feel. And the body roll is so manageable. Like hardly any.
Hardly any. The wheel feels real nice too. It actually has this concave divot on the back of it that your fingers fit right into.
See, that's just the little details that just make something good great.
Yes.
Now we'll try a 0 to 60 launch. Obviously, in the rain, we're not going to get the best times, but we'll just see, you know, what we can kind of put down here, just give us an idea.
All right, 0 to 60. Let's see what she could do. Like half throttle. Gets up.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of wheel spin. You're at 6.9.
Yeah. But it was fun though.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of wheel spin though, so it's obviously
We know the car does it in like
Yeah.
4 to 5 second range.
And also, we kind of established we take off 0.2 of a second
Yeah.
for 2 people in the car.
But the rain penalty is a lot worse than the weight penalty.
So the 6.7 in the rain, not bad in the rain. All we need to do is tons of wheel spin.
Right. All right, so you got 6 speeds. 6 that 65 is like 2,200 RPM. It's a good cruising car. Seats are comfortable.
Yeah, I think this car is actually more of a little bit GT centered. Than true sports, hardcore track car.
Yeah, I mean it definitely leans toward hardcore track car, but you could take this, like I said, daily it, take it on a trip, any of that stuff. I just find it very easy to drive. It feels like I've been driving it a lot longer than the 10 minutes we've been in the car so far. It's got power enough to brake.
Yeah.
And that's not full throttle. That's it. I mean, like, I'm braking traction upper second gear at like half throttle, which just tells me that like, that's when that boost kicks in. It's kind of like that Ridley Scott commercial.
Yeah.
And the twin turbos kicked in, and yeah. Oh, this is so much fun. This is what people want when they like. I want to feel something when I'm driving. I want to drive a country road and get my adrenaline going and feel it like inside. You want a car just like this.
Exactly.
Just like this.
Yes. Oh, this brings out the passion into driving.
And there's so much to it. It's not just the road feel. It's not just the way the steering wheel is. It's not just the power. It's not just the manual. It's the turbo whoosh. It's the exhaust out the back. It's the ergonomics. It's the gauges. It's the whole package.
Yeah, the seats feel good.
Yeah. Oh, they really, really, really do. So now we're going to give Paul a chance to drive, but he's going to take the automatic.
Yeah, we'll compare the two. See how they feel.
Exactly.
Let's see if the automatic gives you the same experience as a manual. Now, I already know the answer, but we're going to see how far off they are.
Exactly.
Please be sure to subscribe. It really does help. And make sure to watch the same car, but in the automatic on the next video. And we'll see you soon. Take care.
Take care.